Hello my lovies, I am back with a very cool video for you guys. And in this video, I'm going to share with you one of my not so recent discoveries, but I would have to say this is one of my favorite anti-aging secrets. First things first, at the moment I'm actually working on an ebook for my site, which you will be able to purchase soon. It's pretty much done. I'm just adding the final touches. And in this ebook, I will share with you all of my tips and tricks. Some of the things pretty much are common sense, which some of you already know. And some of them are very, very interesting. And I would say these are the things that have helped me to keep my skin healthy and glowing and rejuvenated naturally. I don't believe in any kind of Botox or anything drastic or any fillers. So I'm all about keeping my skin healthy and glowing the natural way. So you will be able to find that soon on my site. And in today's video, what am I going to share with you? I'm going to share with you guys a procedure. This is something that I discovered, I would say, several months ago. One of my friends got me into this. She loves taking care of her skin, so she is the one who did a lot of research, and she's the one who got me into trying this specific thing that I'm going to talk about in this video. Some of you already know maybe what this procedure is, and some of you could be, the first time you hear about it. When I heard about it for the, several months ago, I never heard about it before. Although this type of procedure, from what I understand, has been around since 1900s. And recently, maybe, I don't know, 30, 40 years ago, they started using it on the face. So this procedure, obviously, if you go to a dermatologist office, it's very expensive to get it done. It's probably $100, maybe a little bit over than $100 per session. It's quite expensive, I think. And of course, if you can, if you have that extra money to spend on your skin every month, then sure, that's a great thing to do. I believe you need like 12 sessions per year, something like that, or 12 sessions just to start with, something like that. So I'm not sure exactly, don't quote me on it. So, but up until maybe 10 years ago, 8 years ago, this type of procedure actually became available for home use. And now you start seeing a lot more devices, like things like that on the market, that you are going to be able to purchase and do these things at home. So what am I talking about? I'm talking about a microcurrent treatment. So what is a microcurrent treatment? It's a facial stimulation. It's exercise for your face. We work out our body. We work the muscles on our body. We stimulate constantly with working out, but our face, it also needs stimulation. Our facial muscles also need stimulation. After you about turn 30 years old, maybe for some, it could be 35, for some people 40, the contours of your face will kind of begin to droop down. The gravity will take, its toll. So if you're not stimulating your facial muscles the same way you're stimulating your body, you will start seeing less contouring. Things are just gonna start fading a little bit. So this is what a microcurrent does. The way it works is this. You are manipulating facial muscles and you're sending a very low electrical current through your skin to put your muscles back in place. So what begins to happen within your skin starts to produce a lot more ATP, adenosine triphosphate. And not only that, it produces about 400 times more collagen. And these effects are cumulative. So of course, one of the most amazing things about it is that you will see a difference the first time you use it, because I was skeptical. The first time I was like, yeah, I don't know about this, because I've done a lot of research and I was like, it makes sense, yeah, but I don't know, I've read a lot of reviews about all kinds of different machines, and then I was like, I'm gonna give this a try, because my friend got this thing and she was like, yeah, this thing it's amazing. And actually the first time I used it, I was like, wow, I was blown away. I had this wrinkle on my forehead and it disappeared. My forehead lifted. The first time you use it, you will start seeing more sharper contours in your face. So what you're doing is you're manipulating facial muscles and placing them back, pulling them up to where they used to be. And you're gonna start seeing results. The first time you use it, you're supposed to start with about 3 to 4 times a week. That's how I started. And then you maintain, after 2 months, you maintain the result, I believe, once or twice a week. And it takes some dedication. So it takes about, you know, like you have to be consistent. It's like with exercise, you know, if you don't use it, you lose it. You have to be consistent. So this is, they call it like a natural facelift. You know, it's literally that. It's exactly that. It's a natural facelift. It lifts your skin. It almost makes you look like you have Botox, except you don't have any Botox. You see, with Botox, when you get injections, you freeze your muscles, and if you don't use it, you lose it. And over the period of, let's say, 10 years, if you're not using your facial muscles at all, it will begin to droop and look really strange, and your face, you will need more Botox. Your face will begin to, like, it just, I don't know, to me it looks weird when I see people. I have never seen Botox that looked natural and I was like, wow, that looks good. I honestly never seen it. Of course, if you're into that kind of thing, it's your thing. I'm just not into it. I'm all for the natural thing. So of course you can do facial massages to stimulate your face. You can do facial exercises, but I actually believe that facial exercises in the long term make you develop more wrinkles, because you're squinching your face and you're doing all these things to strengthen the muscles, but you are not, by making these faces, you're actually creating more wrinkles on your face. So I think that facial exercises is not something I personally would choose, but you know, if it works for you, it's great. So what I'm going to share with you guys is this device, which is really, really incredible. First things I have to tell you, it takes practice. It takes practice and it takes dedication. It takes the desire to know how your facial structure works, and it will take some, like I said, it takes some dedication and consistency from you, like with working out, for example, to see results. So if you're not consistent, like with working out, you're not going to see results. You have to stay consistent, and then I can guarantee you, you will see these results. Your face will develop these contours again. And the reason I'm talking about this specific machine, because I've done a lot of research prior than making my decision on choosing this machine. Like, I seriously did extensive research. I wanted to know exactly how it works, and I suggest you do the same. I don't tell you this is something you should go out and buy, but I'm telling you, you should do your own research and choose what would work for you best. There's other alternatives on the market, but I do not think they actually work how they're supposed to, because what I'm about to show you has a feel of a professional machine that you'll find in a dermatologist's office, where other little devices that you can purchase, they have this one that you slide your face with a microcurrent thing, but it's not re-educating your muscles. The point of microcurrent is to re-educate your muscles. But if you're just sliding something on your face, like these other devices that you find on the market with microcurrent in it, yeah, it will help you to produce more adenosine triphosphate and more collagen, but it's not re-educating, it's not really lifting all of these facial muscles. You have a lot of facial muscles. So this is why I stopped, my eyes have stopped on this specific device that I'm about to show you. And I'm going to explain to you why this is so amazing for me. And I'm also gonna, in my ebook that I will release, I'm also gonna talk about a few other ones, which I think, and the pros and the cons of all of these things. But this machine that I'm about to show you is pretty much, the only thing is it's kind of tough to, it's harder to use. It's not easy. It's not like, oh, you can just begin, take it out of the box. You can do that, but you have to really follow the instruction, which I will share a link with you with the instructions how to use this machine below in the description box. So this is what I'm going to show you. This thing is called And I keep my things in the box because I believe it's more neat. It's not collecting the dust, and I love to keep my machine in a box. I keep everything in a box. My makeup, my perfumes, everything I buy, I keep in boxes. So this is the machine that I'm talking about. It's called a Myolift by the company called 7E. It's called a true microcurrent device. Why is it called the true microcurrent? Because in a true microcurrent, you're not supposed to feel the current so you're not electrocuting yourself. So don't think you're supposed to feel the electricity going through your skin. So this is why it's called the true microcurrent, because you're not supposed to feel anything. So now I'm going to show you what it looks like and why I think it wins over anything else that you will find on the market today. So first things first, this is what it looks like. This machine looks like this. It's very light. Like, it's seriously, you can take it to go anywhere you want, and it's very, very light. It comes with these 2 probes, and this thing is with microcurrent. 1 probe is negative, 1 probe is positive, and it's not something you can use on one face and on the other face. You're stimulating facial muscles, you're shortening them. So you're almost like pinching them, you're sliding them together, and then you're shortening the muscle. It has 2 different settings here, and this is another thing that I really love about this machine. It takes about an hour to charge, and this charge will last you 1 month. It's seriously that easy. Where the other machines that I've looked into, like charging for 16 hours, and you're probably gonna only use it once or twice, and then the battery will drain. So this is what I love about this. It has 2 settings. There's erase, and then there's educate. So level 2, level 1. Educate is to educate your muscle, to shorten them, to lift them up, to manipulate them and shorten them. You can use these 2 preset settings. It's naturally, I believe, when you first turn on the machine, it goes to educate. And then there's a level of erase. Erase is to stretch out the wrinkles. Like, let's say you have on the eye, you will use the probes and it will stretch them out. So there's educating the muscles, and then there's erasing, you're stretching them out. You can also increase the intensity. And I also believe, from my research that I've done, that right now, this is the highest intensity you can go in, it goes up to 400. And this is the highest intensity you can go for the at-home device. I believe other devices that are similar, they're, think like 335. So this is the highest intensity. Another thing that I really, really love about this machine, I'm gonna show you right now. When you run it, this is a conductivity bar. So you always know when you have conductivity. This is another really awesome thing about this device. So let's say if you didn't put enough conductive gel, or if it's not working properly, the conductivity bar will flash. And it will tell you when you have conductivity. Right now I don't have it because my probes are not plugged in. When you have conductivity, the bar will be solid. So I think this is another very, very cool feature. And I just think this is an awesome little device, and it's a great investment for your skin, because it also helps you to not only lift your face, but it shrinks your pores. It makes your skin more smooth. There's so many things that I love about this. I cannot really say enough. Another thing, it comes with this conductive gel. This is a very natural, it has all the natural ingredients in this gel. You can purchase other gels if you like, but make sure that you purchase them with natural ingredients, because some of the ingredients will penetrate into your skin. And if you just get a regular plasticky conductive gel, and these plastic ingredients will penetrate into your skin, and I do not personally think this is very healthy. Some of the tips that I would like to give you is this. When you're applying the gel to your face and then it gets dry, you don't need to reapply the gel. You just take a regular water spray bottle and you spray it on your face. That way you'll save yourself, because it took me some time to learn that. You will save yourself a lot of gel. So you'll just respray your face, and then you'll continue on working. First you apply it, let's say, to one side of your face, you work on the side of your face, then you apply it on the other side of your face, and then when it gets dry, you just respray it. Like I said, you can purchase different gel if you like, but make sure the ingredients are natural. One more thing. You cannot I would suggest not overtraining your face. because again, I've done a lot of research and I know a lot about these things. You do not want to do too much. So you want to start with about 3 to 4 times a week, but you do not want to do it every single day for 6 days a week, because just like with exercise, you can overtrain your face and it will look tired. You will look tired. This is something I've learned from personal experience and with all of the research. Another thing, this helps with like puffiness under your eyes. And I've learned this by doing research and reading reviews on this specific machine. That's how I knew that it helps people getting rid of. So if you have bags or under eye bags or puffiness, this thing is really amazing. It works for that as well. Oh, one of the very, very important things that I also wanted to share with you guys is don't just look at the instructional video. You want to check out Google facial muscle structure. Learn about the muscles. See where the muscles are located in your face. So that way you're not just following the instructions and just uselessly gliding this thing on your skin. You want to know where your facial muscles are so you can work with them. So the idea of a microcurrent is to shorten the muscles. And the other similar devices that are being sold on the market are not really shortening the muscles. They're just kind of like, you know, you're just gliding this thing. This is why, like I said, the 2 probes are very, very important. And this is why I like that it has a feel of this real professional microcurrent machine. One more great thing that I love about this is the fact that it's a lot less expensive than any other devices that you'll find. Right now there are similar devices. This is something that I thought was pretty good as well. I thought it's a great that you can get such a cute little device, and it's so light and so portable, and at the same time you don't have to spend twice as much as other devices which are similar and nowhere nearly as effective as this one. So this is about all I wanted to share with you guys, and if you have any questions, I would love to answer them, because I have been using this for a few months now and I really, really love it, and I've done so much research on it that I actually know a lot about it. So if you have any questions about it, ask me and I would love to answer them for you. And I hope that this video was very useful, and make sure that you wait for my ebook, which is coming out soon. Yeah. And I will see you guys soon. Bye.